It's low.
You guys, please let us know if you can hear us. Hopefully, we are
I think
not.
it's good.
Someone please call 911. That's how I feel about our stream right now.
I think it's good though. It's actually, I think it's good. Easy said
It's
it's better.
better.
All
It's
right, well let's start back
better.
up. This is
Is
your
it
time.
better or is it good? Is it good or is it bad? Like, what
We're
is it?
good.
Oh,
Okay.
we're good now? Yeah, yeah.
Thank goodness.
We live, baby.
All right. And so do you guys want to just take it from the top? Whew, this is
Yeah.
stressful. Thank you
First of all,
guys.
let's all just take a deep breath and like reset. I know our energy all
Shay,
fucked
can you
up
just
because
give us like a little affirmation for this web show?
I am stronger than my obstacles.
Yes.
yes,
Yes. I received
okay.
that. We are stronger for
Yeah,
sure. So, thank you guys for bearing with us. Thank you again, Dev. My bad for the abrupt ending, but I really, really, really do appreciate all of your assistance in getting this fixed from the bottom of my heart. So, I guess we can get back to it. Now, it sounds like you guys didn't hear anything that we said earlier, so I guess
nothing.
we could just quickly take it from the top. So if you don't recall, or if you do recall, I don't think it was last week's episode. It might have been the week before that. But we came to you guys with the news about Quavo and Saweetie, yada, yada, yada. So pretty much they're in the same situation. And yeah, the saga continues right now. If you didn't see, there was an elevator scene that came out where there appeared to be a physical altercation of some sort. And after that, we just heard that authorities are investigating both of them. And Bianca, you said you think it may be what again, per se?
I said I think it may be in LA, but really quickly, I know this is on subject, but not on subject. But just think about all the elevator footage out there. Like, just imagine all the shit that you could really see if you literally sat and watched some damn elevator footage. Like, I'm telling you, like, the security guards probably be should it be popping for real. Like, I would love a reality show or a docu series about elevator footage. I'm telling y'all, wouldn't that be a good show, y'all?
It would be a good show. We should probably start trying to get that off the ground for somebody else to.
I was about to say, damn, I just gave the world a good idea.
Yeah. So if you guys see that, just know you heard it here first.
You heard it here
You heard it
first.
here first. But yeah, so we don't know what's going on with them. Obviously, like we said before, we wish them the best. Like we said, breakups get really, really messy. They can be really messy or they can be very amicable and like people move on. But unfortunately, this one has been messy and we hope it just is resolved soon for sure.
Yeah.
Now, the next thing, I do apologize, Bianca, but you got to let the people know about Zola again or Shay if you want to this time.
Not like Shay. Shay have gave it the energy it needed.
So basically, Zola is a Twitter thread that went viral like 5 or 6 years ago. This girl who was a dancer had this crazy weekend where she decided she was gonna go on a trip with this random stranger that she met in the club. And how long you said that thread was?
148 tweets.
148 worth of thread. So at the time when it went, they was making a book out of it. Now they're making a movie, so it's supposed to be really good and really exciting. It's got homegirl from um,
Hit the floor.
Hit the Floor. She been in a bunch of stuff for real.
She have.
Yeah, Taylor Page. I actually really, really like I like her. I feel like she usually the roles that she's casted for that she plays, like she does a solid job at. So I had no idea about this Twitter thread, but I might check out the movie. What do you guys think?
I'm definitely gonna watch the movie. It seemed like something that I would watch just for like shits and giggles, but a good time.
I mean, it's almost giving the vibes of what is it at the Pink?
The
Oh,
Pink.
P Valley.
Yeah, almost right.
Yeah, for yeah, yeah. Hey, but and just to let y'all know, the pink is coming back in October, and I can't wait.
Okay. Well, that's good to know as well. So next up in the docket now, this one is a special one. I don't know if you guys, out of curiosity, anybody in the comments, do you guys ever? Well, first off, co-host Bianca Shay, did you guys ever watch Space Jam?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
one of my favorites. First one had the most first.
What you say?
What'd you say?
I said it got the most fire soundtrack.
Oh, the
Fire
soundtrack. Yeah,
soundtrack. Yeah.
yeah. The soundtrack is definitely good. It's a classic, flat out. Period. So it's a classic. Now, I will say this: we are going to show you a piece of the trailer. The trailer here is actually it's kind of longer in my opinion. It's like a full 2 minutes. I don't plan on playing in 2 minutes, but if it's playing and you guys are like, let it play out, you guys can just put in the comments, let it play out. But we're gonna show you a piece of the trailer, and all I can say is, I don't know what I was expecting from the new Space Jam movie, but I'm pleased with what I saw. Like, I kind of got excited for it. So we're gonna play it, and then you guys can let us know if it makes you excited too, or if you feel like they should have left the classic, based off of the trailer. So here we go. Hopefully you guys can hear it. If not, y'all let us know.
That's not what I want, Dad. You never let me do what I want to do. You never let me just do me.
Hold up. Wrong floor. Bet Will Smith ain't got to deal with this.
Dad!
Down! What in the Matrix hell?
Welcome to the space. The space. Welcome to the space.
Welcome, King James. I am the king of this domain. This is the serververse.
What'd you do to my son? Where's Dom?
The only way you're getting your son back is if you and I play a little basketball. Pete, send this clown to the rejects.
Wait. What is this? Ah! I'm a cartoon?
Me. What's up, Doc?
I need to assemble an elite
But
team
I
to help
mean,
give my
so
son
far,
back.
I don't know. I really felt like I liked what I was seeing. Um, I know it's always very very difficult, especially when it comes to redoing classic movies. Like I feel like that's a lot of pressure on like LeBron James and the entire Ryan Coogler, who was a producer of the movie, as well as I want to say it was done through a company that he's a part of, the Spring Hill Entertainment. They actually do quite a few TV shows. It's a lot of pressure because you can like mess up a classic. Based on what y'all saw, let me know. Do y'all think y'all would want to see it? You think it'll be good? Shay, what do you think?
Hey Tiff. Oh, I think that it looks really good. I was more leaning towards the side of what you said of it not being good because it's just like some stuff just don't need a remake. And I was thinking like it's a classic, like it just really don't need a remake. But I don't know, the trailer looks pretty good. I'm excited to see like Don Cheadle was in it. You know, we love LeBron, so I'm definitely gonna support and hopefully the kids enjoy this version of the original. Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think, Bianca? Do you think this is something you would take Bree to go see, or you would go see?
I would go see it by myself. I don't really take Bree to see things that I actually want to see, you know.
That's so real. That's so real. Well, I definitely think I would see it. Dev said it looks like it'll be good. Tiff says, yeah, that line was corny, but I think it'll be solid too. I'm gonna watch it. I think it's gonna be corny though. Probably. I don't know. I kind of like the corny movies, especially with the kids. Like, or at least maybe I don't know. My daughter's just kind of really cheesy because she's like, "Oh my gosh, mom, did you see that?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, saw it." So I'm excited. I want to say the release date. I should have had this saved to the side. I want to say it's July 16th. Please don't hold me. It's either July or June. It's definitely one of the J's though. 16th. And it is going to be in theaters, and also it's going to premiere on HBO Max. So if you have HBO Max, you can check it out there. If not, you better hit up your friend circle. No, I'm just kidding. We are not promoting password sharing here, but y'all know what to do. So next up on the list is music. So we want you guys to know that we really do take your suggestions seriously. So, for example, last week someone mentioned a young gentleman in the chat. Who was it? Was it Rod?
Ride wave.
Yeah.
Rod Wave. Yeah. So we want you to know first and foremost that we actually really do listen. And when we say we're gonna check something out and follow up, we really do that. So, and I believe all of the ladies this week gave Rod Wave a listen. So he is first up in the music section this week. Ladies, what were you feeling when you listened to Rod Wave?
I just couldn't really get into it. I don't know. It's just not really my thing. And that's all I gotta say. I don't really want to knock nobody's hustle or they style of music or what people enjoy. But for me personally, I couldn't rock with it. I ain't enjoy it. It ain't feed my spirit right. That's all.
Yeah, it ain't really my flavor, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like everything else. It wasn't excitable for me. It was a couple songs on there that I thought was cool, but would I go back and listen to them? You know.
Yeah, so I'm kind of on the same page as both of you. I didn't dislike it. Like I could 100% see like I see talent and like the way the music was done. He gave me like storyteller, like really bearing it all type of vibes through his rap. And I think the production on the project was good. So it's really none of that. Like me not listening is strictly based on just the type of music I like to listen to at different points in my life. And he was giving, I don't know, I was feeling kind of down listening to his music. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, it was giving me kind of sad. I mean, he said it's like soul music, so it was giving me sad trap soul, and I wasn't really in that space. So unfortunately, I didn't listen to the whole project, but we really did. We just want y'all to know we really did give it a try.
We did.
So now we can jump into what we have been listening to, and I want to say next up is none other than Bianca's song of the freaking week.
This my song. It's
Denied.
Access Denied. Y'all ain't feeling this. This song just make me feel like when I hear this song, it gave me a good little shimmy. It got a little vibe. I see myself like on the beach or something. I see like flowy white curtains and shit. And I see me in like a two-piece. And I see me like doing like a belly dance.
Not
Like,
a belly. Okay, wait, hold on. Can we all what's this dance?
Yeah, giving off of like a flow. You look.
Okay.
You learn. You gotta listen to the song. When y'all hear it, this shit all gonna make sense.
Oh my god.
Like when y'all actually all of this gonna make sense. But I'm telling y'all gotta go check it.
Okay, have you listened to this song, Shay, at all?
No, I ain't listened to this song, but I really do like Lucky Day and Ari Lennox. I love Ari Lennox. I'm living for her right now. She is like having her social media moment. This girl,
yeah, she's looking like good.
Yeah, I recently saw her on the cover of some magazine, I believe, and love, love, love Ari Lennox. I've listened to the song. I know exactly where Bianca is going because I don't know. It's kind of weird that if you listen to the song, you'll hear what the lyrics are about, and it's just kind of crazy that they paired it with like this kind of like fun. I don't know, like I don't know. The beat is kind of fun, so I get it for sure. So next up we have none other than oh dang, my bad, y'all. This is supposed to be say Young Dolph. I'm human, but Young Dolph and Key Glock.
What did it say?
Young Dolph without the P.
Y'all know what frame meant.
Woo! So Young Dolph and Key Glock. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I did not have a chance to check this out, but to be fair, I do like some of Young Dolph's music, But I have to be in a specific type of like vibe to listen to him. What about y'all?
Same.
I don't know what's going on with me, but I've been really into that street shit lately. Like, you know how when you just get in one of those moods for like 2, 3 months, all you listen to this hood shit, you just somehow in your head are cooking up things. I don't know. It's just I'm feeling real gangster right now. So I don't know, I like that. I like that.
I agree. Go ahead, Bianca.
I did not listen to it, so I have nothing to say.
Oh, gotcha. But I know exactly what Shay is talking about because I'm telling you, that's why sometimes I say I feel like I was like, you know, a trap person in my past life because I get into those as well. Did anybody in the comments check out this album? If so, let us know what your thoughts are. Do y'all think we should actually give it a listen, or do you think we could, we can skip this one this time? Now, next up is one of my faves, Miguel, with a new EP, Art Dealer Chic 3, I believe. It's only 3 songs. Now, this is what I will also say, y'all. This week was a rough week for me, so I actually didn't listen to any music. So, but I believe Shay, you gave this a listen.
Yeah. So yeah, it's only 3 songs. One of them is Sure Thing. So I don't know what it is about these artists these days, but they keep putting out these little tastes of music. Like Drake did this a couple weeks ago, and it literally had 2 songs that we already heard on there. And then what's next? It's like, what is this about? Get taste buds salivating for the real project. What are we doing? But the sound was good. I mean, you know, Miguel, he come through with this sensual vibe. So
Yes.
I loved it.
I love a sweet and sensual vibe. If you guys could enter my list, and I think.
Hey Trey, what is going on? So yes, there is
Yeah.
new Miguel. It's 3 songs. Give it a listen to. But to piggyback really quickly before we move on to what Shay was saying, I don't know. I get where you're coming from. I definitely feel like artists have been giving us, like you said, like a couple songs. Then a few months later, maybe we'll get 1 or 2 more. And then, we might get a little bit more later. But I think I'm kind of actually starting to like that. I feel like it's definitely different than what we've been getting the past few years in music, where it's like, I don't know, I feel like some artists were literally putting out full EPs, like, or full projects of like 10, 20 songs, like every 6 months, every 8 months, kind of just like that, just shove it down their throats type of music. So I kind of like this, like, I don't know, it
Like
makes
it's
me feel
less
like they're
over.
really trying to like sit with it, you know what I mean? Really craft up something nice before they just throw it out. So
Or are they just trying to savor it because they trying to see what's happening? They just want to make sure the release of the time and it's popping, so they don't release a project that we ain't really even get to feel because whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's about to be summertime. I'm sure the artists want to release their little summertime bops, but they like how summertime bop is it though? And like, am I gonna be on a summer festival? Like, shit like that. So I feel like they just giving us little sneak peeks or whatever, just so they can reserve the music as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I think it's less overwhelming. Maybe like every Friday, it's so many artists coming out with new music. It's hard to really keep up with all of that. But I'm still like a really big fan of my favorite artists, really taking their time, like 2, 3 years to put out a project and then hitting us with like 20 minutes, something that just is a cohesive. I love that. Like Beyonce, she gonna give us like a whole. Ariana Grande, she gonna give us like a whole. I don't really care for people putting a whole albums in the reason that could have been kept as like, let me just put these couple songs out.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, so how do you guys feel about that though? Because technically they're not like albums, they're EPs. You know what I mean? So it's like we're not even classifying it as album, but I totally get where you're coming from, Shay. Because what I also noticed and kind of where you slightly touched on when you said one of the songs was Sure Thing is I noticed that a lot of artists will kind of do what we're saying. They'll like give us 3 here, 2 here, and then when you do get that full body of work, 7 of the songs were the songs that they had been like just dropping over the past year or so. So what do you guys think about that?
Yeah, we talked about that. I don't know, was it last week when we was talking about the Giveon album?
And
Yeah.
how the same song been on all the project. It's still a banger though. But yeah.
It's still a banger.
It's still a
Like
banger.
So as long as it's a
that's my
banger, it's
song of the
acceptable.
week. Yeah, song.
What'd you say?
My song of the week is "Heartbreak Anniversary" by Giveon. Did y'all see that Chloe Bailey did like a cover of that song?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went
Yeah,
viral.
it's like, God, she is doing it.
Yeah.
It's so funny because me and Shani was talking about Giveon this week, and I was like, "Oh, he actually cute." And then she was like, "You just now?" I'm like, "I guess I just looked at him." Like literally, I like listen to his music all the time. That was the first time I actually just like looked at him. Like, oh,
She's hilarious, man. Yeah, we
yeah,
definitely need some new J.
J.
Cole. Yeah, I like J. Cole
yeah.
for sure. All right, so that wraps up this part of our music and pop culture segment. So we actually planned something. I don't know. Do you guys want to do that now, or is there any other topics or segments, questions that you guys want to discuss before we move into help us plan our vacay?
Maybe we could open up the Q&A and then we can go into planner.
Okay, sure. So right now, if you guys have any questions for us, anything you've been wondering, even if it's not really a question for us, sometimes um, we just like answering questions that maybe you've been experiencing in your personal life, like kind of like it, not necessarily advice because we're no one's experts, but we will always give our perspective on situations or topics. And at the end of the day, we do want this to kind of be like this to be a real community where we can talk to you guys openly. You guys can talk with us. Obviously, as long as it's like safe and nobody's crossing the line in the chats or anything. Like, let's talk about what's going on in your lives, or you don't have to give us details. It could be generic situations or however you want to put it in there. But we really are here to answer questions and, I don't know, help each other out. I feel like we all go through life and experience things. And so many times we're like, this is only happening to me, like what the heck, but we are all going through it. Quick rundown of the midweek podcast you and Bianca drops. Oh, Flow versus Force.
Of course, yeah. You guys
Yeah.
should check that out. That was exclusive to our Instagram at Mindful BS. Sometimes me and Shani drop midweek content, and this week we talked about letting things flow versus forcing things. I think you gotta like really listen to it, but go. What was our main point, Shani?
The main points are really just realizing that this sounds so cliche, but everything in life happens for a reason. And sometimes we try to control situations, scenarios, or people to get what we want, when in reality, we kind of need to flow with what is happening around us. And a lot of times when we do that, you will find that you're actually moving in more alignment with life and actually less stressed out, in my personal opinion, because a lot of stress actually comes with trying to control situations, because then when it doesn't happen your way, you freak out, you get angry. It's like a domino effect. So that was most of what the conversation was about. We tried to do our best with it, but I would love to open it up for Shay to maybe answer or kind of share like your idea on flow versus force. Since Shay was not on the podcast the midweek, unfortunately. So Shay, do you have anything that you want to add on flow versus force?
I totally agree with what you guys say. I feel like when it comes to expectations, less is more. I feel like we put all this pressure on ourselves individually and then also pressure on the other people that surround us, like relationships, because we want things to be a certain way instead of just like enjoying it as it is right now. Like, one of my personal guys know I say it's just to like be present in each day and each moment. Because like yesterday is gone. It's literally no point in like worrying about it or stressing about things that won't happen. Because it's literally outside of your control. There's nothing you can do. And then as far as the future, it's no point in stressing about the future because you literally can't control anything. The only thing you can do is direct your energy right now where you want it to go, and be intentional with your thoughts and your actions so that your future can pan out how you want it to go, and be less in your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Devin's comment that say, growth might, do you feel like you have to, the best type of growth, you have to go through a struggle? I don't want to say you have to necessarily go through a struggle, but I do feel like going through something that completely breaks you or changes the way you think definitely causes like a lot of growth. Like when you have to force yourself to see something differently because it hurts you, or because it showed you something that you didn't expect. That's really what force change. Because when you're comfortable, then of course you're not going to want to. You don't feel like you need change. So actually, you probably do need the breakdown, because it's usually the breakdown that lets you realize that something needs to be worked on or fixed.
Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I think it depends on us personally and where we are in a space in our journey, if change is easy or hard. It's like when you, if you're going more with that concept of flow versus, then you're going to be more open to change, and it won't be like a huge disruption in your life that things are changing. But if you're more like going against the grain of change, or like refusing to change, or don't want to be self aware, or kind of like take a diagnosis of where you are in your life versus want to be, then it's going to be super hard. And basically, the universe is going to try and teach you a bunch of lessons until you get it together. Like
Yeah.
if you feel like your life is bad things keep happening to you, is because you're working against like the natural flow of the universe.
Yeah, and one thing that this instantly made me think of is, for me personally, I feel like everything is really like a mentality. And I feel like to an extent, like struggle is a mentality, or like the idea of like force is a mentality, because a lot of times our inability to let go or release when we have to experience changes, or when we have to let go of habits or people, it's kind of like our own mind or heart or emotions that kind of make it a struggle or make it harder than it has to be. Um, so that's kind of how I view it. I don't think you have to go through a struggle before you experience growth, but I do think when you are experiencing growth, struggle will come when you're operating in force, or you know what I mean, like you're not operating in flow and you're kind of putting up some type of battle to prevent whatever it is or whatever. So hopefully that makes sense. But that's a great question. Thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
I always tell people like the most important question is what. Like you never want to ask like who, where, when, how. Like none of that stuff matters because you really don't have control over it. But if you could ask yourself what, like what can I do differently? What do I need to do to achieve my goal? Then that's like a better question that you have like more control of, and how you can, live the life that you. But if you're too busy focusing on the things, then it just kind of takes energy away from what you actually trying to achieve.
yeah, I agree with that. That's definitely a big one. I feel like the more, um, I'm trying to think, in corporate America, we call it being solution focused. You know what I mean? When you focus on more of like what's actually in your control and like what you do want, it allows you to get to that end goal sooner and with like less trouble. And I agree, it's the same thing. Oh, he said I agree. I just wanted to get y'all talking for a minute. They want to keep us on air longer. That's really what it is. So, if no one has any more questions, we will move on to our final segment. We need your guys' help. We just kind of want some of your feedback on a few options that we have. So, we have a trip plan. Let me actually pull it up really quickly. So, we're planning something in the near future. What would you ladies describe this excursion as?
I feel like it could be. It's a lot of different things. I feel like we said this before, but like me, Shay, and Shani all haven't all met before, so it's gonna be like our first time meeting, It's gonna be like a bonding trip for us. But also we probably gonna be recording stuff from there. So it's gonna be like a work trip. I mean, I just feel like it's gonna be a like all purpose trip for real.
Right. Give me 1 second, you guys. So it's coming up here shortly. Y'all just see us in the black screen. Shay, how would you describe it?
I feel like it's actually really cool because when we created the blank space, we didn't realize like what that meant for us. And it's literally a blank space. I feel like that is the vacation. It's a blank space. It's whatever we want it to be. It's going to be a space that at first is empty and then but we're gonna like create fulfillment from it. Gonna have a new experience, enjoy each other's company, have fun, just vibe out. It's gonna be dope.
I agree. You guys, I'm about to cry because I have it here. So give me 1 more second. I'm gonna try to do this. Hopefully it works this time. So we are going to go over, I believe, two places that we have in mind, and then I believe some of the other things were just like options for things to do, activities. Okay, so of
Well,
course
while
that
you pull that up, I guess I'll just start the conversation. Like, what are you guys most looking forward to doing? I guess we didn't say where we're going. We're going to New Orleans.
Yep. So New Orleans.
You're muted, B.
My bad. I said I'm looking forward to eating the most. I'm looking
Eating.
forward to the food. I can't wait to experience the food because I've heard nothing but good things about the food.
Ma'am, I cannot. All right, sorry guys. My computer definitely just did something weird. So I finally have it up. So hopefully you guys can see it in the chat now on the screen. So this is one place that we have. Sleeps up to 8. We don't plan on there being that many people. It's like in a villa. It has a pool. I'll click through some of the photos really quickly. So this is definitely giving me more like, would you guys consider this like more modern vibes? Definitely.
Yeah, this is definitely giving me more like
It's
contemporary
It's reflective
modern.
actually.
Mm-hmm.
I like this fountain though.
I like the pool.
Yeah, I really like the pool, and I love all of the outdoor, like all the Instagram.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Definitely lots of like backdrops for pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of the places.
Yeah.
Very cute.
The house is
All right, let me see the other one. What'd you say?
I could totally see you taking some baddie photos on these backdrops.
So the other one is this one. Definitely a completely different vibe, as you guys can see.
That's cute.
I think this one is cool because it says it's 4 minutes from the French Quarter, so that's like a lot of the shopping, touristy type of stuff. So we can like get around pretty easily. We haven't really discussed in terms of like transportation what we're gonna be doing.
Oh no, baby, hold on. This bedroom? What's up with these bedrooms?
I'm gonna say, what's up with the beds though? I ain't really like the bunk bed situation.
Wait, it was a bunk bed?
I thought this one was the one who had the bunk
Hold
bed
on,
situation.
because I ain't even get to a bunk bed yet. Like, oh no, baby, no. Who's sleeping in the bunk bed?
Okay,
first,
are these queen size beds though?
Full. These are full size beds. That don't even look safe.
But it was 3 bedrooms.
Either way. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all see me doing a lot of and it's because my daughter just won't leave me alone.
So this is a king, which again, these quotes and stuff they really getting me right now. So these two are kings. This room give me the heebie-jeebies. This last one is they're too full, but they're full bunk beds though. Like, I don't know. Should fools be bunk beds? No, sounds safe.
I don't like that one either, Dev. It's a no.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. This is giving me maybe not
Yeah.
too. I don't know. Well, let's look at the rest of the house before we pass. Oh, that's all. Oh, they only got 10 photos.
Was it? Well,
Oh no, baby.
What is that? Sorry.
let's see, what's
I,
the next?
I feel like we need a replacement one or something for that one because that's not fair. Ooh, okay. You guys want to? Okay, listen. If we make a GoFundMe, can y'all? Well, look at this one, you guys. Is this in? Is this even in New Orleans? Like what?
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, but I don't even know if this is. Oh yeah, it is. Look at this, you guys. Luxury poolside. Let us know what you guys think about this one. Aw, boo.
Of the
I hate photo.
industrial
Oh, here we
vibe.
go.
Brick.
What'd you say?
See, I
I
love
think
the
my hair
industrial
keeps
vibe
getting
with
in
the
my
brick.
face, making me think something's on my face.
I don't know. I kind of don't like how like split up it feels though. It's
Yeah.
kind of cold, you know?
Like not inviting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shower though.
And I guess I do kind of feel like if I don't know, when you're going to like New Orleans, I feel like you kind of want that like cozy. I don't know if rustic is the word, but you know what I mean. You kind of want some type of charm to it.
Yeah, I agree.
$1,000 a night. This hotel.
What does this look like? Let's see what that's sitting.
All right, we're gonna check this out, but you guys, I don't think we're not gonna be paying $1,000 a night. Well, first, let's see where the location is. Jazz Quarters. Oh, so this is like 3 blocks from Bourbon Street. So we have to keep that in mind when we think about the cost.
Yeah, because there was definitely places like $88 a night, but it was a lot farther out on the radius.
What's up with these bedrooms? Like
First of all, how was this $1,000?
Kermit the Frog? Iconic fountain. Oh, they're different little
You guys
sleeping
travel? Do you like?
units.
Y'all like more of the home vibe, or do you like hotel? Like,
Yeah, I like a homey vibe. Or
Me
you said
too.
or a hotel.
yeah,
I mean, listen, actually, I would definitely do a hotel. I'm not gonna lie.
I love the hotel vibe. I love the thought of like chilling, but then I also like the homey vibe too.
I mean, we can look at the rest of the house is solid though. Yeah, I don't know about that.
No.
We can consider hotels if you guys want to. If you're in the chat and you have possibly gone to New Orleans before, and you would recommend an Airbnb, this looks like a kidnapper's home. I agree.
I agree.
It's definitely giving creepy vibes for sure. But if you've been there before and if you have a hotel recommendation, let us know. Drop it in the chat or send us a whisper, so we can consider it. So a few of the other things outside of stay that we were considering were obviously like the attractions. So food and history walking tour. A walking tour?
Well, that
3
means that everything.
hours? Huh?
You stopping and eating though.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
3 hours?
hold on.
3 hours of food.
Okay, so my question is, do you also pay for the food on the tour? I'm assuming yes. This is just you pay $70 for them to walk you to all of the top places.
Now, I think that the tasting is included in the pricing. Now, if you decide to get like extra food besides of what's included,
Oh, yeah.
3 hours.
Dang. Sorry, y'all. I was trying to see, and I thought I put it on mute, but I didn't.
You're
Don't
fine.
mind me. I'm like my business.
All right, so I would be down for this. I would be
Pretty
down for
excited
tasting.
to eat them. I can't wait to try all the food. So that's
Me
like the
neither.
number one thing I'm concerned
Ooh.
about.
One person gave it 1 star. It was an expensive tour considering the food choices and restaurants we stopped at. We had 10 food tastings. One was a hot sauce shop where the tastings were complimentary anyhow. And one stop was a praline worth $2.50. The guide surveyed the group for food allergies but never accommodated anyone, passing out nutty pralines to all, including 2 people who had nut allergies. Um. Okay, so the person they want because they could eat. Okay.
I'm not trying to be funny, but if you got food allergies, the worst thing you could do is go on a fucking food tour.
Oh, this person said the same thing. I think I feel like they honestly kind of felt a little bit gypped. Let's see. They're complaining. They said the Po' Boy Cafe was filthy. I've never been to a clean Polish boy place, though, honestly, if we keep it real. Like, I'm just saying, have y'all ever had a Polish boy?
You had to like deliberately say it like that though. Not feeling stuff. I ain't never been to no clean Polish place. I'm just so.
If it's clean, you can't trust their coleslaw.
Let's keep it real, y'all know. I think the Polish boys are like an Ohio or like a Midwestern thing. Well, I don't. Well, it can't be because they have them there, unless it's something different. I wonder if it's different there.
Yeah, it's different. So a po' boy is not the same thing as a Polish boy. Polish boy, that's like with Polish sausage. That's what we eat with the coleslaw. So po' boy, that's usually with seafood, like shrimp or like crab. Then it's a totally different flavor.
Gotcha.
Break it down, Shay. Break it down.
Yes, we love it.
We love it.
Well, that makes sense. Because them po' boys here. I've gone to like Polish boy places who have tried to do, you know, the po' boy, and they're never good ever. So they're probably actually really, really good down in Louisiana. All right, so the last thing I think we had here was.
We can't hear you.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the last thing we had was a steamboat jazz brunch. 333 reviews.
333. That's it.
Oh, don't they look happy? It looks pretty.
So I was telling Bianca something I really wanted to do because New Orleans is really known for like a cult. Really want to do like a ghost tour.
And I told Shay, absolutely the fuck not. If she want to do that on her own free time, that is perfectly fine. But she won't be seeing me next to her. So you and Shay are interested in, go ahead. I'll make other plans for the night.
A what tour?
A ghost tour, like a haunting.
Oh.
Cemetery. Oh my god.
Oh damn.
No, baby. No, baby.
Not me.
I'm a baby house. No, baby. I don't want no parts.
Y'all are scary.
Wow.
Girl, I don't even like scary movies. You trying to get me to go to a
Listen. Talking about a Twitter thread, I feel like if we did that, we can make a whole thread on just 3 young black women that went to New Orleans and wanted to do a ghost hunt. And that could be a whole thread in itself. I'm sure it'd be noteworthy because I can't hear you guys. Wait.
Let us know in the comments if y'all are not interested. Thanks. No, like fucking have a heart attack on this stream. Then who's gonna be responsible for the cardiac arrest I'm going in?
neither. I mean, he looks genuinely happy on this brunch, though. She looks happy.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure we can find something that's more to. There was plenty of boat tour.
Mm-mm.
I just really want to be cute.
Yes, definitely want to be cute.
I just want to be free.
Definitely want to be free. Definitely want my titties out eating fruit.
All right, and on that note, guys.
Not for y'all to see though, but but
thank you guys for no ghost tour. I'm with you, Dev. No ghost tour, but thank you guys for helping us with that. All right, ladies. Anything else that you wanted to discuss today? Anyone in the chat? Any last questions before? Or
y'all make sure y'all go ahead and follow us or whatever. We'll follow you back and make sure you get your notifications on so you can see us whenever we go live. We streaming tomorrow at 8 for Meditation Monday, and then Bianca will be live streaming on Thursday for B-side reviews. And this week I'll also have a bonus live stream where I'm trying out some swimsuits.
Y'all tune into that, y'all. Okay.
Absolutely. And the goal, hopefully before the rest of the streams come up, we will have like our bots set up. So if you're in the chat, you know all about bots. We get followers and all of that stuff. Hopefully those will be set up so we can actually acknowledge you guys when you come into the chat and you follow, because we do appreciate all of the support and just everything. You guys rating or sending people our way and stuff. So thank you for that. But yeah. I feel like we're gonna give you guys a longer show eventually. I don't know. I feel like every time we think we're like, okay, this is gonna be the one, it doesn't be the one. I don't know.
But we working in flow versus force, so we not about the forces.
Period.
I like that. All right, so thanks again, as always, for hanging with us, and tune in on Monday for meditation. We will see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye.